Hello, everyone. My name is Rajen Sheth, and I lead product management for AI and industry solutions here at Google Cloud. Thank you for joining us. This year has been really hard for all of us, but it's been really inspiring to see how people and organizations have been coming together to help each other during these times. Now, as businesses start to refocus on the future and things start to improve, we believe that many organizations and industries will be able to apply many of the lessons that they learned during these times as they build their businesses. We're already working with many of you and are looking forward to working with all of you across industries to reimagine how we can successfully use AI to generate value for your business. And we're at a very exciting point in time for AI. I've said in the past that over the next decade, every organization will be transformed with AI. And today we're going to focus on the big question of how. From working with top enterprises and customers around the world, we've learned that the how actually comes in two flavors. First, in solving common problems that businesses face. These could be problems that are unique to your industry that we can solve by integrating into key workflows. Or they could be common problems across industries. For example, things like providing great customer service with your contact centers or keeping up with document-heavy processes. And the second thing is by equipping your teams to build the best AI solutions to solve your unique problems. And so today I'm going to share about how AI is driving solutions to common problems, and then I'll introduce one of our engineering directors, Ting Liu, to discuss how AI can solve your unique problems. And throughout, we're going to be sharing example stories of how customers are realizing value today. So for those of you who are hands-on with the technology, we're going to show you some cool improvements to our products and ways that you can make an impact with your companies. For those of you who are trying to understand how AI can better be right for you, we hope that we can spark some ideas about ways that you can be successful. So before we get into the how, I want to talk a little bit about the why. Why should you be thinking about AI, and also why work with us on this? So based on the trends we're seeing, it's important to build out those AI solutions sooner rather than later. The organizations that embrace AI will have a competitive advantage, and the window for being ahead of the pack rather than getting left behind is closing. McKinsey recently published a study saying that companies that fully absorb AI in their value-producing workflows by 2025 will dominate the 2030 world economy with a 120% increase in cash flow growth. Soon, every organization will have an AI team, just like we all built web teams back in the 90s. And that makes the question of how we equip you even more important. So to truly unlock the value of AI, you first need to really focus on the business problem and not the technology. And it really helps to work with companies that have already engaged with customers to deploy AI at scale so they can help you overcome the roadblocks that you're going to face in the process. That's why we're working so hard on this. Google Cloud AI can help you with those roadblocks, and we can partner with you to solve those identified business problems. There are really three reasons you should be thinking about Google here. The first is because of our leadership, both in AI research through Google Research and also in practical applications of AI through Google products. Large enterprises trust us as advisors to their most critical transformation projects. In addition to the innovations we're making on the software level, we're actually innovating all the way down to the hardware. For example, we just delivered record-setting performance in 6 out of 8 benchmarks in the latest round of the MLPerf benchmarking released in July. The second reason is that we bring our heritage and experience of deploying AI in production across Google, in products like Google Photos, Gmail, and many more, to help enterprises realize the value in AI. Our teams and ecosystem support the largest brands in the world to infuse AI in production, to build new revenue streams and to drive operational efficiency. And the third reason is trust from an enterprise, and the trust that they are able to have with their employees and end customers is a top priority for us. We're driving leadership in responsible AI through AI principles, and recommended governance practices are things that we are practicing internally and we're also working with customers on. Later, Ting is going to share some examples of how customers are using the platform to identify and resolve complex issues, things like bias in models during development and the evaluation phase. So as I mentioned, The first flavor of how organizations will be transformed with AI is through solutions to common problems. So let's get started with our horizontal solutions and how business decision makers who care about how AI can use them to gain a competitive advantage and optimize their business operations. The first solution that I'm going to talk about is contact center AI. We've taken our world-class conversational AI, speech and natural language, and we've applied it to the contact center space so that you can improve customer experience and operational efficiency at the same time. You can try it for yourself with the multiple Ccai demos now available in our next on-air demo area. It first easily plugs into your existing workflows, and we have full integrations with telephony providers like Avaya, Cisco, Genesys, Twilio, and Five9, so that you can take advantage of your existing investments and relationships. Ccai also helps expedite customer requests through virtual agents, it helps assist live agents, and it also offers a layer of insights. We're continuing to invest in Ccai, and today we're launching Agent Assist for chat, in addition to voice interactions. And we're also announcing the ability to create a custom voice that represents your unique brand. Now, Dialog Flow is the technology that's the core of Ccai. Today, I'm excited to announce Dialog Flow Cx. This new version of Dialog Flow offers customers the best virtual agent tool on the market. It's optimized for enterprises with large contact centers, designed to support complex conversational architectures, and it's truly omnichannel. So you can build this once and deploy anywhere, both in your contact centers as well as digital and social channels. Dialog Flow Cx is truly state-of-the-art and will make it possible to give your end customers an improved experience with more intuitive conversations. So one customer that's really redefined the possibilities of AI-powered conversation using contact center AI is Verizon. I had a chance to sit down, virtually of course, with Ccai, who's the Executive Director of Customer Service Technology from Verizon, and I'm excited to share the conversation with you now. Thanks for being here today to share your experience, Ccai. I'm looking forward to our conversation. So first of all, can you tell me a little bit about why you were considering this transition of using AI in your contact centers?
Happy to be here, and thanks, Rajen. We at Verizon have consistently focused on improving our customer experience, and to that end, have been leading the charge on digital transformation for a few years now. We consider this transition as a way to improve our customers' experience, but we also realized that we had to find an efficient way to do that. There are two areas that we focused on: the customer-facing experiences on digital chatbot and IVR, and the agent-facing experience with assist and guidance capabilities. We were looking to cloud AI to deliver a more consistent conversational experience for our customers and better equip our agents with the tools and information to support our customers.
So what were some of the key factors in your decision to select Google in particular and contact center AI?
Yeah, we anchored on the two areas that I mentioned: the customer-facing digital experience and the agent experiences. On the customer-facing experiences, our journey started several years ago as we looked to enhance the support for our customers with the introduction of a chatbot. As the bot evolved, we saw a huge opportunity to take that experience to the voice portal and make it a great experience. And also for our agents, we saw Agent Assist was able to help our agents help the customers' questions. We evaluated several solutions over a span of 2 to 3 years and ultimately picked Google for our contact center transformation program for a few key areas: an advanced NLP, synthetic voice that can help in the voice portal, and ability to automatically create dialogues. And lastly, we also wanted to make sure that from a scalability standpoint, that the partner that we chose is able to scale to our needs. And that's where we thought Google can come in and help us. We've started the journey and we are seeing good results.
That's great. And so what was the implementation like?
We had to look at several factors and we actually came up with I would say, a rather meticulous plan around it. Given the breadth of our customers' needs, we had to pick and choose the right use cases. And on the technology side of the house, we had to decide which experiences have systems already tied to it, like do we need new APIs to be created, or if we can use existing APIs. So that was a big decision, complex decisions had to be made. When it came to measurements, we had very stringent analytic requirements. And lastly, business continued to evolve, which meant we had to continuously adjust the plan. It was almost like they say, building the engine while running it as well.
That makes sense. So what kind of results have you seen so far after implementing Ccai?
We're in the process of rolling it out to a wider scale, but we've onboarded a few use cases already, and early results are promising. On the digital bot, the auto dialog creation engine is able to create 5 times the depth of the conversation. So it's a lot more human-like. And as a result of that, customers are engaging with our bot a lot better. On the agent assist side, about 30% of the agents have started using the tool. And we are seeing almost 75% of those agents giving us very high rating for the experience. As I mentioned, these are early days, but we're looking forward to more improvement in all our KPIs.
So now, as we look to the future, what's your overall vision for customer experience?
We want to be sure that the customers have the best possible experience. We can continue to improve and iterate on how customers and agents can reach the information they need quickly and easily. To that end, we are exploring additional ways our assistant can enhance the customer and agent interactions and bring the convergence of physical and digital channels together. Ultimately, we want our customers to have the best experience and what they call as ambient experiences. And that's our goal, and that's what we're working on at Verizon.
Well, thanks so much for your time today, Sai. I really appreciate the conversation.
Thanks for the opportunity, Rajen. Appreciate it.
It's so great to hear about the value that Verizon is seeing. Earlier this year, we had a chance to use contact center AI to help organizations that are overwhelmed with the influx of demand to their contact centers. When we launched our rapid response virtual agent, we made it possible to quickly build and implement a customized contact center AI virtual agent to respond to the common questions that people had due to COVID-19 over chat, voice, and social channels. So to learn more about Ccai, check out the Ccai State of the Union breakout. The next horizontal solution I'm going to talk about is Document AI. Document AI makes it possible to unlock insights from your documents with machine learning and use these to their fullest degree. By extracting structured data from these unstructured documents, customers are able to make better business decisions, whether it's things like processing invoices more quickly and accurately, knowing each of your customers, or reducing things like mortgage processing time and many, many other use cases. One company that has reimagined their document strategy by leveraging Document AI is the industry-leading mortgage services provider, Mr. Cooper. They're challenged to manage domain-specific mortgage document types, and they've classified over 100 million pages. They've trained over 130 critical mortgage document labels, and they've achieved over 92% accuracy in these classifications. Using Doc AI, they can trust their content will be accurately classified. Earlier this year, we used the power of Doc AI to help the response to COVID-19. We developed the PPP Lending AI solution to help lenders accelerate and automate processing loan applications for the Paycheck Protection Program. The Document AI PPP Parser API made it possible for lenders to help with the large intake of volume of PPP loan requests by using AI to extract critical information from the loan documents submitted by applicants. We also released some exciting updates for Document AI this year, ranging from Form Parser, which is a new way to extract text as well as spatial structures from documents, to the Invoice Parser, which is a specialized API that's highly accurate in processing invoices. To learn more about Document AI, take a look at the Document AI Overview breakout, or try the Unlocking Insights from Document AI demo on the next on-air site, and also the demo for Document AI on our website. These horizontal solutions are solving problems that are common across industries, but sometimes needs can differ, and we need to consider industry-specific solutions. As Thomas mentioned in his opening keynote, we're investing in specialized solutions across industries and have worked with customers like Macy's, Fox, and Cardinal Health. In addition, we expect that the movement to e-commerce will continue to accelerate, with a consistent omni-channel experience moving from a nice-to-have to a must-have. Our customers are struggling to optimize their merchandising and supply chain, as well as their product discovery to drive conversion. We're building out solutions to address these needs, including things like demand forecasting, product search, and recommendations AI. In July, we announced that the recommendations AI is now available in public beta, and it's already being used by companies like Sephora and Hanes. In healthcare, COVID-19 has forced institutions to rethink how they can provide high-quality, patient-centered care outside of the traditional care settings. We've seen, and we expect to continue to see, a huge uptake in the use of remote collaboration and telemedicine tools. COVID-19 has further highlighted the need for better interoperability of healthcare data to enable remote care, as well as the ability to plan forward how healthcare organizations need to respond. We formed a strategic partnership with Mayo Clinic, combining our cloud and AI capabilities with Mayo's clinical expertise to jointly develop solutions to transform healthcare. In financial services, we see a strong need to streamline processes, particularly those with complex document management processes, such as lending, for example. Today, we're excited to announce 2 new solutions designed to make this easier for financial services organizations. The first is Lending.ai, a solution built specifically to help financial institutions process mortgages more quickly and efficiently. It automates many of the routine document reviews so people can focus on the more complex decisions. The second is Procure-to-Pay.ai. Doc.ai for Procure-to-Pay helps enterprises automate one of their highest volume and highest value business processes, which is the procurement cycle. We provide a group of AI-powered parsers, starting with invoices and receipts, that take documents in a variety of formats and return cleanly structured data. Another area that companies like HSBC are starting to look at to transform and modernize is their end customers' experience, and also helping better manage risk. And we're working with them on solutions like AML, anti-money laundering, and KYC, Know Your Customer. In media and entertainment and gaming, we see customers with a large amount of data, and especially things like video and media files. Companies like Fox Sports are starting to use and make use of massive amounts of content. And with their video content, they want to make it possible to search and also do interesting work with that content. In manufacturing, we expect to see more distributed manufacturing lines and to make it safer for workers and also more efficient for organizations. Companies like Kyocera are using our AI in defect detection, and we're creating offerings like adaptive controls to drive energy efficiency and optimization in buildings and factories. Now that I've covered how AI can solve common problems that your business is faced with, both problems that we see across verticals and those that are unique to your industry, I'd like to pass it over to Ting Liu, one of our amazing engineering directors, to talk about equipping your teams to build the best AI solutions and to solve your unique problems.
Thanks, Rajen. As Rajen shared, we recognize that there are unique business problems that you need to solve, and we are invested in bringing you the best of Google AI technology so you can build solutions to solve those problems as well. Customers tell us that their teams working on AI are composed of various skill sets, from ML engineers to data scientists to developers. So we have built tools for everyone on your team. I will highlight a few ways that we enable these different groups to build out unique AI solutions. First, ML engineers. Developing ML into production involves more than just building the model. It involves data collection, feature extraction, resource management, model versioning, monitoring, and much more. The set of operations that require to deploy and manage production models is referred to as MLOps, and it can easily become the bottleneck for an organization as they build more models. We enable organizations to scale and streamline their ML development in a repeatable and reproducible manner with our AI platform. Today, we are announcing new capabilities and services within our AI platform that will simplify ML ops. Starting with AI platform pipelines, we announced a hosted offering for building, managing ML pipelines on AI platform earlier this year. We are pleased to now share that a fully managed service for ML pipelines will be available by October this year. With the new managed service, users can build ML pipelines using TFX pre-built components and templates that significantly reduce the effort required to deploy models. Today, we offer a continuous evaluation service in our platform that samples prediction input and output from deployed ML models and helps users assign human reviewers to provide ground truth labels. We are also pleased to announce a continuous monitoring service that will monitor the model performance in production to let you know if it is going stale or if there are any outliers, skews, or concept drifts. This will simplify the management of models at scale and will be available to our users by the end of this year. The next announcement is the foundation of all these new services, our new ML metadata management service. This lets AI teams track all the important artifacts and experiments they run, providing a curated ledger of actions and detailed model lineage. This will enable users to determine model provenance for any model trained on AI platform for debugging, audit, or collaboration. Our ML metadata service will be available in preview by the end of September. Our customers have told us how important MLOps is to them, and we will continue to invest in MLOps capabilities, such making it easy for customers to organize, share, and serve ML features at scale. Second, we are improving the agility of AI data scientists and developers, giving them one place to go with the AI platform. Today, we are excited to announce that by the end of September, the AI platform will include Automl as an integrated function in the workflow. This combines the best of no-code and code-based options to build custom ML models faster with high quality. To hear a deep dive on this, take a look at the Creating Value with AI platform breakout. We also offer some tools designed for data scientists to give them the resources to achieve a competitive edge. One example is notebooks, which is now GA, and we run the largest number of notebook instances in the world. Notebooks now support important enterprise security features like VPC service controls, access transparency, and cloud IAM, and has a smart analytics framework to run Spark jobs and manage Hadoop clusters on Dataproc. We have also integrated Kaggle kernels to our notebooks, so Kaggle users can now seamlessly move their notebook instance to AI platform for more compute and storage options. Third, we continue to hear from customers and analysts that it can be a challenge to hire AI talent. So we offer developers with limited AI expertise great tools through our platform, such as pre-trained APIs and Automl technology, to enable an organization's existing team's non-AI experts to build AI applications with high quality and realize the value of AI. Both customers and analysts have highlighted our leadership in state-of-the-art models, and we are continuing to invest in these models. For instance, we recently upgraded our OCR model, which achieves high-quality recognition, as well as the Automl image classification model. Customers are doing amazing things with these developer tools, from making maintenance of their wind turbines safer by automating the evaluation of equipment to translating highly domain-specific financial analysis as quickly as the markets move. Many organizations across regulated industries and those seeking hybrid and multi-cloud solutions have expressed interest in using our AI technologies on premises. Last week, we announced that our organizations can now use Anthos to enable STT capabilities on premises, bringing our AI technology to you in a more flexible way. As organizations increasingly serve global users, it becomes imperative to overcome language barriers. And we at Google have a long history of empowering users across the world through our technologies. Thousands of organizations use our language and speech services to connect meaningfully with global users at scale with ease. Earlier this year, we announced the Media Translation API, which organizations can use to translate audio from streaming input in real time to provide a seamless experience for users. One customer that's already started using this API is OnePlus, a large Chinese smartphone manufacturer, who is using it to provide real-time streaming translation for video chat to ensure their customers feel effortlessly connected. One company that has been pulling all of this together and using AI to build a more curated shopping experience for their customers is Etsy. Their marketplace includes more than 65 million seller-generated listings. They are using AI to build sophisticated workflows to help buyers find exactly what they are searching for and to deliver enriched recommendations that better reflect their buyers' unique styles and tastes. Lastly, across our portfolio, we're committed to our investment in explainable AI and have been releasing things like feature attributions on AI platform prediction, notebooks, and AutoML tables. In November last year, we launched explainable AI and model cars. This April, we launched a new image attribution method called X-ray. X-ray is a new way of displaying attributions that highlights which regions of an image most impacted the model, instead of just individual pixels. This means the AI platform explanations now offer two methods for getting attributions on image models: integrated gradients and X-ray. We will continue to invest in explainable AI so that you can trust the platform and the solutions you build. We're committed to continuing to build the best tools for all our users to solve your unique problems. Back to you, Rajen.
Thank you, Ting. I remember 10 years ago brainstorming with some of my colleagues about what computing would be like in 2020 at the beginning of this next decade. And we used to think about all kinds of crazy futuristic ideas. Like, imagine if a computer could answer questions for you and help you find what you need. Imagine if a computer can help you do things that are right now manual and repetitive. Imagine if a computer can use all the information that you have to help you make a great decision. At that time, these all seemed like science fiction. Now, this is a reality. And we've seen this in action with many of the enterprises we work with and that you've heard about today. But this is only the beginning of the transformation. We're looking forward to helping you get value out of AI today. We also want to partner with you to imagine what your business looks like next year, in 5 years, and in 10 years. Every organization will be transformed by AI in the next 10 years. And the question that we all need to answer is how, and how can we help?